Welcome back to the channel. The deceit, the disloyalty, and the faux friendships. What actually happened between Meri and Robyn is shocking, and I am going to break it all down for you. My undercover baby sister aired Sister Wives last night, and so much happened, like Kody and Robyn's daughter Aurora's much-discussed baptism, and Janelle going off and spending all of her money buying land for that flower farm business. Like, we need to talk about that, right? But the real focus of this episode is Robyn and Meri's. The dynamic between them is very interesting. Meri and her best friend Jen were in the kitchen talking about some emails that Meri had been getting from customers who bought products from her sister wife's closet. Meri claims that she no longer runs the business, so she doesn't care about people complaining about sister spouse's closet. So she decided to just fire this email to Robyn because, after all, she is the face of that business. First of all, we see the montage of Sorry, Sorry, Sorry. The show showcased the claim that Meri's business is partially owned is a single-serve doll. She says, "Since I put my sister's husband closet on pause, that means the cart is still open for people to make purchases." So, I'll make that clearer, and maybe now more clearly, given my history of merchandising items over the internet and self-managing a website. You turn off the site or pause the purchases, no one is able to make any orders, which is a bit suspicious. But what was the logic in pausing the website in the first place? I mean, she's not doing anything else, so I don't know. But later on, Meri goes on to say that people have actually been seeking to tell her that Robyn is a fraud and a liar. And Meri then turns to her friend Jen and says, "I know what you're thinking." So, of course, for me, personally, I'm like, I don't think Jen cares for Robyn, but Jen was pretty much like, you know what, Kody and Robyn have each other now, and it's them against all, that's what I've been saying, that Robyn has ignored Meri plenty of times after saying she wanted to be friends with her. She also says that there was a clear divide after between Cummins and Eskdale. She claims there were times when she would come over to Robyn and Kody's house, but she was not even permitted to go inside. Pretty bizarre, incredibly very bizarre all to say. Meri adheres all the rules so that Kody garnered for them, but she still can't go close or near the family. Now keep in mind that in S17, while pretending CO, when Kody states that everyone needs to follow the rules the way that he did, it was as if he had printed a guideline for people to follow verbatim from his head, and he claims that the family can come together at one point in time. He says Christine was not following because she's always traveling, which, by the way, when he means traveling, that was when his daughter Isabel had to go get surgery on her back. He also says that Janelle did not follow the rules because she was out going to spas getting pampered, so then that would leave Meri, who, by Kody's standards, was actually following his rules. Robyn thinks Meri provided ample navigate-free clueless travel and was not following the rules during the time she believes Meri was unwittingly described. Yes, she also says that was the reason that Meri was not allowed inside, which I personally find absurd. Theoretically speaking, sure, but Meri claims all Robyn would do is make excuses. She went as far as inviting Robyn to her home out of the house to allow them to bring the kids to the playground for the adorable little children, where, in her opinion, they could play on the junior playset where she had provided, but according to her reasoning, Robyn has brought the children over at least 2 or thrice times since Meri has set foot in that house. Now that is madness to me. That came as a surprise to me. That is most certainly not a Kinder Trevor have gargantuan differences in perceptions regarding the relationship of Meri and Robyn. Robyn perceived herself to be a so-called team captain, looking out for Meri's well-being. But now, having heard Meri's version, it does put things in perspective as how Robyn could easily drop the act and instead switch up on Meri. For someone like Meri, the idea of a great relationship is that it is exactly reciprocal. So I do see why she would feel that she and Robyn had a great relationship. So my surprise is that Robyn still posed as the team player on the other end of the spectrum who had nothing but love for Meri. I mean, come on now, that is an outrageous claim Robyn tried to propagate, and I simply cannot buy that. The quotes make it seem as if Robyn consistently tried to act in Meri's favor whilst claiming, "Oh, do not leave the family. It is I and you against the world." As unfair as question is, it does boil down to what do y'all think in the situation. Chime in at the comments below, and do not forget to hit like and subscribe so you don't miss out. So bye for now.